Hello and welcome to the QuickBooks Online Intermediate course, where we are going to begin our journey to master QuickBooks Online for enhanced financial management. In today's dynamic business environment, managing finances efficiently with digital tools is key. Whether you're a seasoned finance professional or someone looking to deepen your QuickBooks skills, this course is designed to equip you with the knowledge and tools needed to excel in the financial aspects of your business using QuickBooks Online. Now, let's explore how this course can add significant value to your professional journey. QuickBooks Online is more than just an accounting software. It's a comprehensive financial management tool. It enables you to track expenses, generate detailed reports, manage invoices, and integrate with various third party apps to streamline your business operations. Understanding and utilizing these advanced features will not only improve your financial accuracy but also enhance your decision making process, providing a clearer picture of your business's financial health. Before diving in, let's outline the prerequisites for this course. You need to have a basic knowledge of accounting principles, a familiarity with QuickBooks Online basics, access to a QuickBooks Online subscription, and a desire to enhance your financial management skills will go a long way. These prerequisites ensure that you can fully benefit from the course, whether you are refining existing skills or expanding your knowledge. Here's how the course is structured to help you master QuickBooks Online. Exploring the QBO interface. Dive into the advanced features of the QuickBooks Online interface. Learn how to navigate the dashboard efficiently, customize the interface, and utilize key sections like the bank accounts and expenses to gain deeper financial insights. Customizing account settings. Explore the account and settings section to tailor QuickBooks Online to meet your business requirements. Learn to update company information, manage subscriptions, configure sales and expense settings, and optimize advanced features. Managing reports. Learn to generate, customize, and analyze various reports in QuickBooks Online. This section will cover the creation of the profit and loss statements, balance sheets, and cash flow statements, as well as customizing reports for more tailored insights. Bank reconciliation and best practices. Master the bank reconciliation process in QuickBooks Online. Understand how to keep your accounts accurate by reconciling your records with bank statements and implementing best practices to manage discrepancies. Integrating third party apps. Discover how to integrate third party apps with QuickBooks Online to enhance its functionality. Learn the steps for integrating popular apps, understanding the benefits of each, and managing data synchronization effectively. We have outlined the course requirements and structure in this module. Whether you aim to refine your accounting skills or elevate your business's financial management, I am excited to guide you through this journey. I hope you're as enthusiastic as I am to master QuickBooks Online. Let's begin this exciting course. Welcome back to our QuickBooks Online tutorial series. In this session, we are going to dive deeper into the QBO interface, exploring some of the more advanced features and functionalities that can help you manage your business finances more efficiently. By now, you should be familiar with the basic layout of QuickBooks Online. Let's start by revisiting the dashboard. You'll notice several key areas that provide a snapshot of your financial health. As an intermediate user, it's crucial to leverage these sections to gain deeper insights. The left navigation bar with its distinctive dark color, is your compass in this financial landscape. It's your gateway to various sections of QuickBooks Online, and we are here to unlock its full potential. Let's delve deeper into the left navigation bar. It's not just a static feature, it's customizable to match your preferences. Click on the Edit button, represented by the pencil icon, and curate your navigation bar. Hide what you don't need and keep your interface clean and organized, just the way you like it. Let's look at the Transactions section. Under Transactions, here you can see the balances of all connected accounts. For an intermediate user, keeping these accounts reconciled and up to date is essential. Regular reconciliation ensures that your books reflect accurate financial data, which is critical for making informed decisions. To reconcile your accounts, go to the Reconcile tab under Transactions. This process helps you match your QBO records with your bank statements, catching any discrepancies early. Next, let's explore the Expenses section. As an intermediate user, you should be comfortable with categorizing expenses and attaching receipts. But did you know you can set up recurring expenses for regular payments? This automation saves time and ensures consistency in your bookkeeping. To set up a recurring expense, go to the gear icon, then select Recurring Transactions. Select New, choose Expense, and fill out the necessary details. This feature is particularly useful for managing monthly bills like rent or utilities. Now, let's move on to reports. As an intermediate user, generating and customizing reports is a powerful way to analyze your financial performance. QuickBooks offers a variety of reports, but customizing them can provide a more tailored experience. To customize a report, select the report you need, such as the profit and loss report. Click on Customize, and you can adjust the date range, add or remove columns, and filter specific data. Save these customizations for future use to streamline your reporting process and save time. In the sales section, managing customer transactions is absolutely essential. You should be adept at creating invoices. But did you know you can also create sales receipts and estimates? This flexibility allows you to handle different types of sales transactions effectively. Creating an estimate is straightforward. Go to the New button, select Estimate, fill in the customer details, items, and terms. Once accepted, you can easily convert the estimate into an invoice, maintaining a seamless workflow. For businesses handling multiple projects, the projects feature is invaluable. It allows you to track income, expenses, and profitability for each project separately. To create a project, navigate to the Projects tab and click Start a Project. Assign it to a customer, and you can start tracking all related transactions in one place. This level of tracking helps in assessing the profitability of individual projects. Lastly, let's explore integrating third-party apps. QuickBooks Online supports a wide range of applications that can enhance its functionality. For instance, integrating a time tracking app can streamline payroll processes. To find and integrate an app, go to the Apps tab, browse the available options, and follow the integration steps. These integrations can significantly boost your efficiency and customize QBO to better fit your business needs. That wraps up our intermediate exploration of the QuickBooks Online interface. By leveraging these features, you can optimize your financial management and gain deeper insights into your business operations. Stay tuned for our next session where we'll dive deeper into QBO's capabilities. In this module, we'll go through the account and settings section of QuickBooks Online, exploring more advanced customization options to optimize your financial management. Let's dive right in. When you're ready to navigate to the account and settings section, you have a couple of options. You can either head to the gear menu on the top right and select Account and Settings under your company. Alternatively, you can simply scroll to the top left corner and hit the Settings button. QuickBooks gives you choices. This section allows you to tailor QuickBooks to meet your specific requirements. First, let's explore the Company tab. Here, you can add your company logo, which will be displayed on invoices and other sales forms, enhancing your professional appearance. Additionally, you can update your company name, tax identification number, and legal entity type. Don't forget to verify and fine-tune your contact details, including your website and email address. This ensures all communications and forms are branded correctly and consistently. Next, let's delve into billing and subscriptions. This section gives you a comprehensive overview of your QuickBooks subscription plan, whether it's Simple Start, Essentials, Plus, or Advanced. Here, you can also manage additional services like QuickBooks Online Payroll or Live Bookkeeping Service, and also understand their costs and features. Let's move to the Sales tab. Here, you can customize your sales preferences, such as default terms for invoices, preferred delivery methods for sales forms, and enabling options for discounts and shipping. These settings streamline your sales process and ensure consistency in your transactions. Under the Expenses tab, you can choose to display items on expenses and purchase forms, use tags to categorize expenses, and track expenses by customer. Additionally, you can enable purchase orders and customize the default settings for them. This level of detail helps in accurate expense tracking and reporting. Next, let's configure payment settings in the Payments tab. Here, you can set up payment options and add a Pay Now button to your invoices, making it easier for customers to pay electronically. Streamlining your payment process can improve cash flow and reduce the time spent on collections. Now, let's explore the Advanced tab. This is where you can set your fiscal year, accounting method, be it cash or accrual, and enable other advanced features. For instance, you can activate classes and locations for more detailed tracking, set up automated workflows, and configure user permissions to enhance security. In the currency section, you can enable multi-currency if your business deals with international transactions. This allows you to handle multiple currencies and exchange rates, keeping your financials accurate and up to date. Finally, let's look at other preferences. Here, you can customize the date format, number format, and time zone settings to match your preferences, ensuring that your financial reports and data entry align with your regional standards. By customizing these account settings, you're tailoring QuickBooks Online to fit your unique business needs, making it a powerful tool for managing your finances. With these customizations, you're not just using QuickBooks, you're on your way to mastering it. Thanks for joining us in this module, and stay tuned for more advanced tips and tricks in our next session. Until then, happy customizing. In this module, we are going to take a deeper dive into enhancing your QuickBooks Online dashboard, making it a more powerful tool for managing your business finances. As intermediate users, you already have a solid grasp of QBO basics. So we'll focus on advanced customization and optimization techniques to streamline your workflow and boost efficiency. First, let's start by customizing the layout of your QBO dashboard. Navigate to the Dashboard tab and click on the Customize Layout button. This will allow you to tailor the dashboard to display the information that is most critical to your business operations. Consider adding widgets such as bank accounts, profit and loss, invoices, expenses, sales, and overdue invoices. You can drag and drop these widgets to rearrange them in a way that best suits your daily workflow. To ensure that your dashboard displays up-to-date information, it's crucial to connect your bank and credit card accounts. This feature allows for automatic updates of your transactions, significantly reducing manual entry errors and ensuring that you have the latest data at your fingertips. To link an account, go to Transactions in the left-hand menu. Click Connect Account and follow the prompts to connect your bank securely. Once connected, QBO will automatically import and categorize transactions, saving you valuable time. Next, make use of the Manage Users feature to align roles and permissions to your team members. This is found under Settings by clicking on the gear icon and selecting Manage Users. Here, you can add users and assign them roles such as admin, standard user, reports only, or time tracking only, depending on their responsibilities. This ensures that each team member has access to the information they need while maintaining the security and integrity of your financial data. To stay on top of your financial tasks and deadlines, utilize the recurring transactions and reminders features. Set up recurring transactions for regular expenses such as rent, utilities, or subscriptions by navigating to Settings, then Recurring Transactions, and creating a new recurring transaction. This automation helps ensure that you never miss a payment and keep your accounts accurate. For deeper insights into your financial position, customize your reports. Go to the Reports tab, select a report such as Profit and Loss, Balance Sheet, or Cash Flow Statement, and use the customization options to filter, group, and display the data that is most relevant to your business. You can filter reports by date range, customer, vendor, or product or service. Save these customized reports and add them to your dashboard for quick access. This allows you to monitor key metrics and make informed decisions based on real-time data. Another advanced feature to consider is the project tracking tool, which helps you track income, expenses, and profitability by project. You can create new projects, assign income and expenses to them, and generate project-specific reports to see how profitable each project is. Finally, enhance your dashboard experience by using the QBO mobile app. The app offers a condensed version of your dashboard, allowing you to stay informed and make decisions on the go. Download the app from your device's app store, log in with your QBO credentials and customize your mobile dashboard to reflect the most important metrics for your business. By implementing these advanced customization and optimization techniques, you can transform your QBO dashboard into a powerful tool that enhances your business's efficiency, accuracy, and financial clarity. I hope these tips help you get the most out of QuickBooks Online. Thank you for joining me in this module. In this module, we'll walk you through each step of the integration process and discuss the numerous benefits that come with it. Whether you're looking to streamline your workflows, enhance productivity, or gain better insights into your business operations, integrating third party apps can significantly elevate your QuickBooks Online experience. Integrating third party apps with QuickBooks Online can bring a multitude of benefits, including increased efficiency, enhanced data accuracy, comprehensive business insights, and improved workflow. By automating routine tasks and reducing manual data entry, you can save valuable time and minimize errors by ensuring data consistency across all platforms that you're using. Additionally, integrated reporting and analytics tools provides deeper insights into your business, allowing for better decision making. Before diving into the integration process, it is essential to prepare adequately. First, identify your needs by determining which areas of your business could benefit from integration. This could include invoicing, inventory management, CRM, or payroll. Next, research suitable apps by exploring the QuickBooks App Store and reading reviews to find apps that best meet your business needs. Ensure the third party app is compatible with your version of QuickBooks Online, and always back up your data before starting the integration process to prevent any data loss. Let's move on to the detailed steps for integrating a third-party app with QuickBooks Online. For this example, we'll use a popular invoicing app called StockPit. Log in to your QuickBooks Online account and navigate to the Apps tab in the left-hand menu to open the QuickBooks App Store. Use the search bar to type StockPit and press Enter. Click on the app from the search results to open its details page. On the app details page, click the Get App Now button. Follow the prompts to authorize the connection between QuickBooks Online and the app. This usually involves logging into your account and granting the necessary permissions. Once connected, you'll be directed to configure the app settings. Customize these settings according to your business requirements, such as synchronization frequency, data fields, and user permissions. Here are some post-integration tips. Regularly monitor the integration to ensure data is syncing correctly and troubleshoot any issues promptly. Train your team on how to use the integrated app effectively to maximize its benefits. You can also utilize the support resources provided by both QuickBooks and the third-party app for any assistance or advanced configurations. Other popular third-party apps that can be integrated with QuickBooks Online include Shopify, an e-commerce platform that helps businesses sell products online. Integrating Shopify with QuickBooks Online allows for automatic synchronization of sales data, inventory levels, and customer information, providing a unified view of your business operations. ProjectWork, a project management tool that helps teams organize tasks and collaborate effectively. Integrating ProjectWork with QuickBooks Online enables seamless tracking of project expenses, time entries, and billing, ensuring accurate financial records and improved project management. Invoice, an expense management app that simplifies the process of tracking and reimbursing employee expenses. Integrating Invoice QuickBooks Online allows for automatic import of expense data, streamlining the expense reporting process and improving accuracy. PayPal, a payment processing platform that facilitates online payments. Integrating PayPal with QuickBooks Online enables automatic synchronization of payment transactions, ensuring accurate financial records and simplified reconciliation. By understanding the specific benefits and functionalities of these apps, you can make informed decisions about which integrations will best meet your business needs and enhance your QuickBooks Online experience. In this exciting module, let's learn how to get started with SAS and link it with QuickBooks Online. SAS is a sophisticated SaaS tool that significantly enhances accounting processes by seamlessly integrating with QuickBooks. I'm going to guide you through each step of creating a SAS account and connecting it to your QuickBooks Online account. Let's embark on this journey together to significantly enhance your accounting experience. Let's start by opening your web browser and navigating to the SAS website at www.saasant.com. Once you arrive on the home page, you will notice the Try for Free button prominently displayed at the top right of the page. As I hover my mouse on the Try for Free, I can see two options available to us, and these are number one, I have the option of choosing from SAS and transactions or the Pay Tracker transactions. Let's delve into exploring the SAS and transactions option. Clicking on this option, you have the liberty to choose your relevant accounting tool which you are using. For instance, it could be Intuit QuickBooks or even Xero. Upon selecting QuickBooks, I get two more options. One is for the online version, and the second one is for the desktop version. As I click on the online option, I can see that it automatically takes me to my QBO login page. I need to enter the relevant QBO credentials, and that will lead us to another page asking us how we want to use SAS and transactions, as we want to use this for our own personal QBO account, or as an accountant, we can use it to work on our client's QBO account. Let's select and explore personal for our own use. Once we have selected, it's going to give us a successful connection prompt. Alternatively, you can also make an account in SAS by using the following procedure. Once you're on the home page, you'll notice the Sign Up button prominently displayed at the top right of the page. Click on this button to start your account creation. This will take you to a registration form where you'll need to provide some essential details. Here's what you'll fill out: your full name to personalize your accounting experience, a valid email address, which will serve as your primary communication channel and login username, a strong password for security purposes, and then you confirm your password by re-entering it to ensure accuracy. After you have entered your information, you'll see a button labeled Register. Click on this to proceed. You may be asked to complete a CAPTCHA challenge to verify that you're a real person. Once you submit the form, SAS Ant will send a confirmation email to the address you provided. Open your inbox, find the SAS Ant email, and click on the verification link inside to activate your account. It's as simple as that. Now that your email is verified, head back to the SAS Ant homepage and click the Login button. Enter the email and password you just set up and you'll be taken directly to your new SaaS and dashboard. This is where the magic happens. Your dashboard is the command center from which you'll manage all your integration settings. With your SaaS and account ready, it's time to connect it to QuickBooks Online. Look for the option labeled Connect to QuickBooks on your dashboard. This is usually a prominent button. Click on it, and you'll be redirected to a login page for QuickBooks. Here, you will enter your QuickBooks credentials. After logging in, QuickBooks will display a permission page to authorize SaaS and to access your QuickBooks data. Read through the permissions carefully, and if everything looks good, click on Connect to grant SaaS and access. This step is crucial as it allows SaaS and to synchronize data between itself and QuickBooks, enhancing your accounting operations. Once the authorization is complete, you will be redirected back to your SaaS and dashboard. Now, go to the Settings tab. Here, you can specify the types of data you want SaaS and to access and sync with QuickBooks, such as financial reports, transactions, and customer data. Make sure to review all the options and configure them according to your business needs. After setting up these preferences, click on Save to apply the settings. And that's all there is to it. You've now successfully created your SaaS account and linked it with QuickBooks Online. You're all set to start managing your financial data more effectively, utilizing both SaaS and QuickBooks to their fullest potential. If you run into any issues or have questions, SaaS Ant's support team is just a click away, ready to assist you. Thanks for watching this module, and I hope you find it incredibly helpful. Good luck, and I look forward to seeing you in the next module. In this module, we'll explore the more nuanced aspects of setting up service and non-inventory items. As an intermediate user, you'll learn how to fine-tune these elements to better suit your business needs. To begin, navigate to the gear icon at the top right and select Products and Services under the Lists menu. Alternatively, you can click on Sales and then select Products and Services from the tab on the right. This area allows you to manage all the items and services your business offers. Let's start by setting up a new service item. Click on New at the top right and select Service from the options. For this example, we'll create a service called Consulting Services. In the Name field, enter Consulting Services. In the Description field, provide a detailed description of the service, such as Professional Consulting Services by the hour. This description will appear on your invoices and sales forms. Next, set the rate for your consulting services. Let's say we charge $200 per hour. Enter this rate in the sales price or rate field. Then, choose the appropriate income account. Typically, this would be service revenue or a similar account that aligns with your chart of accounts. This ensures that your income is accurately categorized. If you want to track the sale of this service based on purchases, check the I purchased this product or service from the vendor's box. This is useful if you need to keep track of subcontracted services or any associated costs. For now, we'll just leave it unchecked. Once you have filled out the necessary details, click Save and Close. Your consulting services item is now ready for use in invoices and sales transactions. Now, let's set up a non-inventory item. Click on New again, and this time select Non-Inventory. For this example, we'll create a non-inventory item called Office Supplies. Enter office supplies in the name field. In the description field, provide details such as general office supplies like paper, pens, and other items. If you have a standard price for these supplies, enter it in the sales price or rate field. Let's leave this blank for now as prices can vary. Select the income account for sales of these items, like product sales. If you want to track the purchase of these supplies, check the I purchased this product or service from a vendor box. Enter the purchase information such as the cost and expense account. For example, supplies and materials might be your expense account. Once all details are filled in, click Save and Close. Your office supplies item is now set up for both sales and purchases, allowing for accurate tracking and reporting. With these new items set up, let's explore how to manage existing ones. In the products and services list, you can edit, make inactive, or run reports on your items. Simply click the drop down arrow next to any item to access these options. This flexibility ensures you can keep your item list up to date and relevant to your business operations. By mastering the setup of service and non-inventory items, you ensure that your QuickBooks account accurately reflects your business activities. This precision is key to effective financial management and reporting. Stay tuned for more advanced QuickBooks Online tips and tricks. Until next time, happy bookkeeping! Hello, everyone, and today we are going to explore the topic of managing deferred revenue in QuickBooks Online. Deferred revenue, also known as unearned revenue, is money received by a business for goods or services yet to be delivered or performed. It's crucial to properly account for deferred revenue to ensure accurate financial reporting and compliance with accounting principles. To start, let's understand why deferred revenue is important. When you receive payment in advance for products or services, this payment cannot be recognized as revenue until the goods are delivered or the services are rendered. Instead, it is recorded as a liability on your balance sheet, representing an obligation to deliver goods or services in the future. Let's start off by setting up a deferred revenue account. First, we need to set up a deferred revenue account in QBO. Navigate to the Transactions tab on the left-hand menu and select Chart of Accounts. Click on New to create a new account. Choose Other Current Liabilities as the account type and name it Deferred Revenue or Unearned Revenue. This account will be used to record the payments received in advance. When you receive an advance payment, you need to record it as deferred revenue. Create a sales receipt or an invoice for the advance payment. I will click on the New button here and select Invoice. Once selected, I will fill in with the appropriate customer, enter the payment amount as $1,000, and choose the deferred revenue account you just created. This ensures the payment is recorded as a liability rather than income. As you deliver the goods or perform the services, you can start recognizing the revenue. Create a journal entry to transfer the amount from the deferred revenue account to the appropriate income account. Navigate to the New tab, select Journal Entry under Other, and enter the journal date of the service delivery or goods delivery. Debit the deferred revenue account and credit the appropriate income account, such as sales or service revenue. This process ensures that the revenue is recognized in the correct period. Click Save and Close, and you will see that the deferred revenue account has been debited $500. Regular review and adjustment. It's essential to regularly review and adjust your deferred revenue account to ensure accuracy. Go to the Reports tab and run a balance sheet report to check the balance of your deferred revenue account. Compare it with your records to ensure all delivered goods and services have been appropriately recognized as revenue. Here, you can see that initially the deferred revenue liability was $1,000, and once the journal entry was passed for $500, this balance is reduced by $500 and the remaining balance is reflected on the balance sheet as $500. Adjust any discrepancies by creating additional journal entries as needed. To streamline the management of deferred revenue, consider using recurring transactions for regular advance payments. Go to Settings, select Recurring Transactions, and set up a new recurring sales receipt or invoice. This automation helps ensure consistent recording of advance payments, and it also reduces manual entry errors. By following these steps, you can effectively manage deferred revenue in QuickBooks Online, ensuring accurate financial reporting and compliance with accounting standards. Thank you for joining me today. In this module, we are going to navigate through the process of recording expenses paid from both bank accounts and credit cards. Think of QuickBooks as your digital symphony conductor, orchestrating financial transactions with precision and finesse. Let's begin our journey by delving into the art of recording expenses settled through a bank account. Clicking on the New button opens the gateway to a realm of fresh transactions. Navigate to the Vendors or Suppliers section, where the gentle touch of exploration finds its way to the expense option. In this landscape of the expense screen, our first task is to carefully select the payee. A soft touch on the drop down menu reveals an array of existing payees, ranging from customers to vendors. If your desired vendor isn't in the list, fear not. We have the option to create one. Imagine a scenario where we procure supplies from a novel vendor residing in our database. Let's say it is Every Fresh. A click on Add New, a few keystrokes to input details, and voila, the vendor is conjured into existence. Now, the next step involves selecting the account from which this payment should emerge. The canvas offers the option to enter a bank account, a credit card account, or an other current account, ushering into a symphony of financial harmony via the expense module. Envision tapping into one of our bank accounts, mirroring the settlement through a checking account. This showcases the artistry of creating expenses directly from the bank account. Think of it as a financial ballet, with wire transfers and electronic payments seamlessly drawing funds to fulfill vendor obligations. The payment method invites us to choose the method of our financial embrace. Suppose debit card isn't already an option. No cause for concern. A gentle stroll to add new, and with a stroke of the keyboard, we introduce the entity debit card. This touch ensures that our transaction history whispers to us, revealing the exact modality through which our financial commitment was expressed. If a reference or transaction number desires inclusion, it stands as an option, gracefully weaving into the narrative at the user's discretion. The stage is set for the next step, the selection of the category. We gracefully navigate to the drop down menu and select Cost of Goods Sold. As part of the cost of goods sold, we see the option Food Material. A soft click on Save and Close sets in motion the silent transfer, debiting the designated amount from the bank account. The curtain falls on this expense transaction, leaving a trail of financial harmony in its wake. Now, let's add layers of intricacy to our understanding of creating expenses paid from the bank. Imagine a scenario where our financial transactions aren't just routine payments, but components of a larger financial strategy. By categorizing expenses, we not only record transactions, but lay the foundation for comprehensive financial reports. Now, let's shift our focus to handling expenses with credit cards and QuickBooks, an integral aspect of digital financial choreography. Imagine QuickBooks as your digital money organizer, storing all spending information in a place accessible with a click on New. However, since credit cards introduce a unique dimension, a subtle change is required. Click on Payment Account and choose your credit card, informing QuickBooks that this time we are using the credit card. Next in line is the payee, the name of the place where you spent money. Suppose you went to ExxonMobil. Type that in, click Add New to create this place in QuickBooks, and then hit Save. Tell QuickBooks how you paid, a credit card in this case. With that sorted, pick a category for what you bought. If you got gas, for example, choose Vehicle, Gas, and Fuel under Vehicle Expenses. Ensure your chart of accounts is set up right at the beginning. Consider it as tuning your financial instruments for big performances. After all that, input the amount spent, let's say $150. Attach your receipt either by dragging it or clicking in the attachment section. It's like keeping a digital record of your spending. Finally, click on Save and Close. Your credit card expense is now part of your story in QuickBooks. What if you get a refund? You return something and get the money back. Go back to New, pick Credit Card Credit, and choose the vendor. Say, for instance, Walmart. Save it, and you have recorded a credit card refund. And that's it. Your digital financial story is complete. You have just recorded both a credit card expense and a credit card credit in QuickBooks. In conclusion, mastering the art of recording expenses in QuickBooks is not just a technicality. It is a symphony where each transaction contributes to the melody of your financial story. Stay tuned for more insights, tools, and strategies to elevate your financial prowess. Happy recording! In this module, we'll be exploring how to handle international transactions in QuickBooks Online. Managing international transactions effectively is crucial for businesses dealing with clients, suppliers, or employees across different countries. This involves dealing with multiple currencies, exchange rates, and international tax regulations. Let's go through the steps to ensure smooth handling of these transactions in QuickBooks Online. The first step is to enable the multi-currency feature in QBO, which allows you to handle transactions in multiple currencies, track foreign currency gains and losses, and manage accounts in different currencies. To enable multi-currency, navigate to Settings by clicking the gear icon in the top right corner, select Account and Settings, and go to the Advanced tab. Find the currency section, click Edit, and check the box for multi-currency. Confirm your choice by clicking Save and Done. This feature is essential for any business dealing with international clients or suppliers, as it provides the flexibility to handle various currencies efficiently. Once multi-currency is enabled, you can add foreign currencies to your QBO account. To do this, go to the Transactions tab and select Chart of Accounts. Click on New to create a new account. Choose the appropriate account type, such as bank, accounts receivable, or accounts payable. Let's say accounts payable China. This setup allows you to accurately record and manage transactions in different currencies, ensuring your financial records reflect the true value of international transactions. When recording international sales and expenses, it's important to select the appropriate currency for each transaction. For example, to record an international sale, create an invoice or sales receipt for the international customer, ensure their profile has the correct currency set, and enter the transaction details, including the amount in the foreign currency. Save the transaction, and QBO will automatically calculate the amount in your home currency based on the current exchange rate. Let's say we have a customer based in China as Mr. U. So I will generate an invoice against this customer, and as I set up this customer, I need to make sure that I select the correct currency as Chinese yuan for this customer. This process ensures accurate revenue recognition and financial reporting for international transactions. QBO automatically updates exchange rates daily, but you have the option to manually adjust the exchange rates if needed. To adjust exchange rates manually, go to Settings and select Currencies. Find the currency you want to update and click on Edit Exchange Rate. Enter the new exchange rate and click Save. This functionality allows you to ensure that your financial records reflect the most accurate and relevant exchange rates, which is particularly useful during periods of significant currency fluctuation. For paying international suppliers or employees, you need to create a bill or expense in the relevant foreign currency. To do this, create a new bill or expense, select the supplier, and ensure their profile has the correct currency set. Enter the transaction details, including the amount in the foreign currency, and save the transaction. For instance, we have suppliers named as China, traders based in China, and Flourish Bakeries have acquired equipment from these vendors. So for that, a new bill is generated for them. And similarly, when setting up this new vendor, the correct currency has to be selected. Handling payments in the correct currency ensures that you maintain accurate financial records and comply with international payments standards. By following these steps, you can effectively manage international transactions in QuickBooks Online, enabling multi-currency, adding foreign currencies, recording international sales and expenses, managing exchange rates, handling international payments, and using relevant reports will ensure accurate financial tracking and compliance with international standards. Thank you for joining me in this insightful module. Let's explore the captivating world of financial choreography in QuickBooks Online. In this module, we are diving into the art of making transfers and credit card payments, the nuanced steps that transform mundane transactions into a mesmerizing ballet of numbers and narratives. Let's start our dance with the elegant interbank transfers. Picture this. You gracefully navigate to the new menu, and under the enchanting column titled Other, you choose the option Transfers. The stage is set for a financial dance between bank accounts. Imagine the graceful movements between our checking account, Bank of America 1001, and our savings account, Bank of America 1005. QuickBooks provides a preview of balances, adding a poetic touch to guide us in our financial decisions. However, it's important to note that these transactions are not real time magic. Rather, QuickBooks becomes the storyteller, recording transfers already orchestrated by the user through the bank's website or direct communication. Let's say there's a $2,000 transfer from checking to savings. With a memo added to narrate the purpose, the dance unfolds, creating a harmonious record of financial movement. Our financial ballet extends beyond mere movements between bank accounts. A grand leap into the world of balance sheet reveals the ability to transfer funds from a bank account to an asset or liability account. Picture this: shifting funds from the Bank of America 1005 to a realm known as prepaid expenses with a $5,000 flourish and a narrative of prepaid expense of insurance for the year. While transfer allows such diverse movements, it's advisable to reserve them for their original purpose of transferring between bank accounts. For tracking specific payee information, the screens of expenses or checks prove more fitting. As the curtain falls on the transfer act, another scene unfolds: the art of paying down a credit card. In this act, we click on New and navigate to the other realm, selecting Pay Down Credit Card. Similar to a transfer, this waltz involves taking money from a bank account to settle the balance of a credit card. The destination account, however, is exclusively a credit card. Here, a subtle difference emerges: a payee, a touch of personalization to the financial narrative. A mesmerizing dance of $1,500 flows from the bank account, Bank of America 1005, to the graceful American Express credit card. A digital transfer or electronic payment, adorned with optional memos and attachments, concludes with a click on Save and Close. But behold, the story can be told in another way. A regular transaction type, the transfer, also provides a portal to pay down a credit card. In this narrative, the source account, Bank of America 1001, orchestrates a $1,500 transfer to the credit card, American Express. As the tale unfolds, we enter the realm of the credit card register, witnessing both payment types, a different dance, yet harmonizing in the grand symphony of financial accounting. The chapter on transfers and credit card payments in QuickBooks Online gracefully concludes, leaving behind a trail of financial poetry and a stage set for future financial ballets. In this intricate dance of dollars and data, QuickBooks Online emerges as the choreographer, seamlessly orchestrating the movements of funds between accounts and providing a canvas for the financial narratives to unfold. So, dear users, continue to waltz through the world of digital finances, where every transaction is a step in the grand ballet of financial management. Until the next act, happy dancing. It will be my pleasure to guide you through the process of handling recurring transactions in QuickBooks Online. Recurring transactions are a remarkable feature in QBO that can save you time and ensure consistency in your financial records. Let's embark on this journey together to master this functionality with precision. To begin, navigate to the Settings menu by clicking the gear icon in the upper right corner of your QBO dashboard. From there, select Recurring Transactions under the List section. This will bring you to the Recurring Transactions page, where you can view and manage all your recurring entries. To create a new recurring transaction, click the New button, which opens a drop-down menu with several options such as Invoice, Expense, Journal Entry, and more. Choose the type of transaction you want to automate. Let's take the example of setting up a recurring expense. Select Expense from the drop-down menu. In the Recurring Expense screen, fill out the necessary details such as the template name, type such as scheduled, reminder, or unscheduled. You can fill out a certain number of days and write them here. Select relevant payee and the amount. Then fill in interval, for example, daily, weekly, monthly, and so forth. And finally, the start date. You can also choose the payment method against this expense from the option here. In the Payee field, select or create a new vendor. For instance, imagine setting up a monthly recurring expense for office supplies purchased from Office Depot. Enter Office Depot as the payee, choose the expense account, such as office supplies, and enter the amount, say $200. You can also specify the payment method and add a memo like monthly office supplies order. If the expense is split between multiple accounts, you can add additional line items to allocate the amount correctly. For example, if $150 is for office supplies and the balance of $50 is for printing services, add a line for each category. Once done, you can click on Save Template. Now, let's explore setting up a recurring invoice. Select Invoice from the drop-down menu. Suppose you have a monthly subscription service that you bill your clients for, such as monthly IT support. Fill out the necessary details, such as the template name, type, such as scheduled, reminder, or unscheduled. You can fill out a certain number of days and write them here. Select relevant customer and email, then fill in interval, daily, weekly, monthly, and the start date. Enter the product or service details, add a memo if needed, like monthly IT support and maintenance. After filling out the details, you have three options to choose from: scheduled, reminder, and unscheduled. Selecting scheduled means QBO will automatically create the transaction on the specified dates. Reminder will prompt you to review and approve the transaction before it is recorded. Unscheduled allows you to save the transaction as a template that you can use manually whenever needed. Once you have made your selections, click Save Template to finalize the recurring transaction setup. You can always edit or delete recurring transactions by returning to the Recurring Transactions page and selecting the appropriate action from the drop-down menu next to each entry. For example, if you need to update the amount for your monthly office supplies expense, simply click Edit and make the necessary changes. Regularly review your recurring transactions to ensure they remain accurate and relevant to your current financial situation. This proactivity ensures that your financial data stays up to date and reflects your business's actual activities. By effectively utilizing the recurring transactions feature in QBO, you can automate routine financial tasks, reduce the risk of errors, and free up valuable time to focus on more strategic aspects of your business. Imagine the peace of mind knowing that your monthly invoices and expenses are handled seamlessly, allowing you to concentrate on growth and innovation. Thank you for joining me in this module. I hope these steps help you streamline your financial processes in QuickBooks Online with ease and elegance. Hello, everyone. In this session, we will delve into customizing estimates and invoices, which are crucial elements for managing your business transactions efficiently. Understanding these tools is fundamental to streamlining your financial processes and maintaining transparent communication with your clients. To create an estimate, navigate to the top left corner and click the New button. From there, select Estimate from the Customer columns to enter the estimate creation window. For instance, if you have an existing client like Alan, you can choose his name from the Customer drop-down list, and QuickBooks will automatically fill in relevant details such as address and email. This feature saves time and ensures accuracy in client information. For new clients like Stephen, use the Add New Customer option, enter contact details, and save. QuickBooks will generate a unique code for this new customer. Setting an expiration date, such as July 30th, notifies the client that the estimate's validity expires on that date. This is a valuable option to ensure that clients understand the time frame within which the estimate is valid, and it helps manage expectations regarding potential changes in pricing. When specifying products or services, select the service data and choose from the drop down menu of pre existing products and services. This list is customizable to fit the unique offerings of your business. For new entries, use the Add New button to input details like SKU, category, sales price, and more. For example, let's consider offering a service on April 10th. Choose the service, perhaps a consultation, from the drop down menu and add any new services on the fly by clicking the Add New button. This flexibility ensures that your estimates cater to the unique needs of your clients. Additionally, you can specify any terms and conditions that apply to the estimate, providing clarity and avoiding any misunderstandings. After finalizing the estimate, it's time to share it with the client. Click Save and Send. QuickBooks will generate a PDF preview for your client, showing how the estimate will appear. This preview allows you to review the document before sending it out, ensuring all details are correct. Customize the email content, review the subject line, and click Save and Close to send it. This step is crucial as it ensures that the estimate is professionally presented and clearly communicated to the client. To convert an estimate into an invoice, locate the estimate using the Recent Transactions button or the search bar. This makes it easy to find and manage your estimates. Update the status from pending to accepted, indicating client approval. Enter relevant details like the approved date, your initials, and any additional notes. Then save the estimate. This process keeps a clear record of the client's approval and any additional instructions or comments. Creating an invoice involves clicking the New button and selecting the Invoice option. You can create an invoice from scratch or use an existing estimate, which streamlines the process. For instance, if you are working with a client like Alan, specify the delivery date, payment terms, and any late fees if applicable. Clearly defining these terms helps manage expectations and ensures that both parties are on the same page. Scroll to the Products and Services section to add items from your list, modify quantities, and add personalized notes. This section is crucial for detailing what the invoice covers and ensuring accuracy in billing. Including Personalized notes like "We deeply value your business. Payments not received by the due date will incur a 5% late fee." Helps maintain clear communication with your clients. Such notes reinforce your business policies and help in maintaining client relationships effectively. Before finalizing the invoice, review the email content and attached PDF. This review step is important to catch any errors or omissions before sending the invoice to the client. Once everything is in order, click Save and Close to complete the process. This step ensures that the invoice is officially recorded in your system and sent to the client. Estimates and invoices are critical for maintaining a professional relationship with your clients. They help in setting clear expectations and ensuring that both parties agree on the terms of the transaction. By efficiently managing these elements in QuickBooks Online, you can focus on delivering quality service and growing your business. Feel free to explore and customize these features to suit your business needs. QuickBooks offers a range of customization options, allowing you to tailor estimates and invoices to your specific requirements. Thank you for joining, and stay tuned for more insights and tips to enhance your QuickBooks expertise. By continuing to learn and adapt, you can make the most of the powerful tools available in QuickBooks Online, ensuring that your business runs smoothly and efficiently. In this module, we'll dive into the crucial process of receiving payments from customers and managing undeposited funds. We'll guide you through the steps of recording customer payments, emphasizing the importance of separate steps in invoicing and payment tracking. Let's start by learning how to record customer payments. Suppose you sent out invoices to your customers a few days ago, and now they're making payments. It's essential to document these payments separately to mark the corresponding invoices as paid. Remember, creating invoices and receiving payments are distinct steps. To record a payment against an open invoice, follow these steps. Click on the New button, select Receive Payment under the Customers column. In the Receive Payment screen, choose the customer for whom you are receiving the payment. QuickBooks will warn you if you try to receive a payment for a customer without any open invoices. While you can receive a payment without an open invoice, it's generally best to create the invoice first and then record the payment. Select the customer with an open invoice, for example, Alan. QuickBooks will show a list of open invoices for Alan. Choose the appropriate payment method, such as a check, and enter the check number for future reference. In the Deposit To field, specify the bank account if the payment is directly deposited. If you plan to bundle this deposit with others on a different day, choose an account like Payments to Deposit or Undeposited Funds. These accounts help gather multiple customer payments, simplifying the reconciliation process when making a single deposit. Enter the dollar amount the customer paid, for example, $250. Then select the invoice to which you want to apply the payment. If there are multiple open invoices, manually choose which invoice is being paid. Click on Save and Close to complete the process. Now, let's create a deposit from customer payments. Click on the bank deposit. In the previous module, we discussed creating a bank deposit to register deposits straight from income. If you have already created an invoice or a sales receipt, you already generated or recognized the income from those previous transactions. Remember, the deposit you're putting in the bank should not be recognized as income, but tied to a previous customer payment. Assume we went to the bank with three customer checks from a sales receipt or an invoice payment, intending to put them in a single deposit. We can put a check mark next to each of those customer payments or sales receipts we want to include in the deposit. This list comes specifically from those customer payments and sales receipts where you chose payments to deposit or undeposited funds as the deposit to account. Once you have chosen all those payments to be deposited, click Save and Close, and that will complete the deposit. To view the deposit in your bank register, click on the Gear menu, select Chart of Accounts, search for the deposit. When you spot the deposit, click on it. The account assigned to that is split, indicating multiple transactions linked to this particular deposit. Clicking on the Edit button will take you back to the original bank deposit payment where you chose all the customer payments and the sales receipts tied to this particular payment. This method helps consolidate multiple customer payments into a single bank deposit, making account reconciliation easier. Now, let's transition to collecting money from our clients. Suppose our clients have started paying us after we sent them invoices a few days ago. To mark the invoice as paid, we need to keep track of the payment. If you're accepting a payment against an open invoice, follow these steps. Select New and then Receive Payment. If the client does not have any outstanding invoices, selecting them in QuickBooks might reveal that your accounts receivable could end up negative. It's usually best to create the invoice first and then accept the payment. Let's start with Alan, a client still waiting for payment on an outstanding invoice. If we go into QuickBooks and search for Alan, the program will display all outstanding bills for that client. Currently, there's just a single open invoice. Choose the payment method. For instance, they send a check to cover the payment, and for record keeping, note down the client's check number. If you're taking the money and heading straight to the bank, select the bank account in the Deposit To area. If you plan to combine the deposit with other customer payments, choose an account like Payments to Deposit or Undeposited Funds. These accounts are crucial for holding client payments in accounting until they can be transferred to the bank. This system helps process many client payments efficiently. After the deposit is complete, you can consolidate multiple client payments into a single bank deposit, making account reconciliation much easier. Enter the exact amount the client paid, for example, $275. Review the invoice that will be paid and manually select which bills on this list are still pending payment. Click on Save and Close to complete the process. Now, let's consider receiving another payment. Go to the New menu, click on Receive Payment. Let's choose Ben from the drop-down selection. If the client paid for both invoices at once, mark them as paid, and QuickBooks will calculate the total automatically. In cases where clients do not pay the entire amount, let's say they paid $600 of the $1,000, you can manually decide how the payment should be applied. For example, if you'd like to pay the second invoice in full before dividing the first one in half, input the respective dollar amounts for each invoice. QuickBooks will then keep track of the total amount to apply and the remaining unapplied credit. If the client paid with a single check and you want to include the check number for reference, select the appropriate bank account for deposit or choose the Payments to Deposit or Undeposited Funds account. Click Save and Close to complete the process. This shows the flexibility and power of QuickBooks Online in handling various scenarios when receiving payments. You have now gained valuable insights into the process of receiving customer payments and managing undeposited funds in QuickBooks Online. From recording single payments against open invoices to handling multiple invoices and creating deposits, you now have the skills to streamline your financial transactions effectively. In the next module, we'll continue our exploration of QuickBooks Online. diving into advanced topics to further enhance your proficiency in managing your business finances. In this module, we will explore the process of creating customer refunds in QuickBooks Online. A credit note is an essential tool for adjusting the balance of an open invoice, recognizing that your customer owes you less. Instead of modifying the original invoice, a credit note is used to effectively reduce the balance. It's important to note that credit memos aren't just for issuing refunds. Their primary purpose is to decrease the balance of an existing invoice. To create a credit note, navigate to the New Transactions button and select Credit Note. This screen will look similar to an invoice or estimate, functioning as a negative invoice. The next steps involve specifying the customer for whom the credit memo is intended, such as Ben. If the existing items don't match the adjustment needed, you can create a new item labeled Adjustments to Invoice under the Service Item category. When creating this new item, focus on its dynamic nature without a fixed dollar amount. For the income account, choose an account that reflects adjustments to invoices, such as refund to customer. This selection aligns with the chart of accounts designed for financial statements. Please include detailed information like a message explaining the adjustment. For example, mistake by our salesperson, approved by manager Roger, and so forth. And also specify the total amount, say $100. Once the credit note is completed, you have the option to save and send it to the customer. However, sometimes you may only want to display the adjustment on the invoice without sending it via email. After saving, the next step is to apply the credit memo to the open invoice. Before proceeding, it's wise to examine the customer's transaction history to ensure accuracy. This comprehensive process ensures the precise adjustment of customer balances through credit memos in QuickBooks Online. If you need further clarifications or wish to apply the credit memo, please let us know. Now, let's navigate to the left panel. Click on Customers and select the specific customer, Ben in this case, to review their details and transaction history. You might notice an open invoice with a balance of $1,750 and an unapplied credit note of $100. Sending the original invoice to the customer would still reflect the initial amount of $1,750. To address this, you need to apply the credit memo to the invoice by clicking on Receive Payment. Despite the term receive payment, which is used here, this is not for an actual cash receipt, but we use it to apply the credit note to the invoice. In the receive payment screen, QuickBooks automatically suggests a payment method. Since we only want to apply the credit note, we modify the payment section to $100. This ensures the credit memo is applied to the invoice as indicated by the check marks on both. The amount to credit reads 0, amount to apply shows $100, and the actual amount received is $0. After saving and closing the invoice, QuickBooks offers an automated option to apply credits, accessible through the accountant settings, advanced, and then automation. However, this automated feature prioritizes applying credits to the oldest invoices first. For more control over selecting specific invoices for credit application, manual application remains preferable. This process allows for handling of credit memos, ensuring adjustments to invoices are accurately reflected. If the invoice is resent to the customer, it will display a revised remaining amount of $1,650, preserving the original invoice amount while acknowledging the adjustment made through the credit memo. To summarize, the tools we discussed in this module are indispensable for maintaining precise financial records and cultivating clear communication with your clients. By following our detailed walkthrough and real world examples, you've gained valuable insights into adjusting balances, applying credit notes, and providing clients with transparent statements. In this module, we'll navigate the intricacies of creating vendor bills, a fundamental aspect of managing financial transactions. Whether you're dealing with formal invoices or regular expenditures like rent, QuickBooks simplifies the process, allowing you to stay organized and on top of your financial obligations. Let's delve into the art of seamlessly recording vendor bills with clarity and precision. Let's start by discussing how to create bills in QuickBooks. A bill represents an invoice received from a vendor, allowing you to record an expenditure that will be paid in the future. To begin creating a bill, click on the New button. Under the Vendor section, you'll find options for expense, check, and bill. It's important to note that if you're dealing with an expense requiring immediate payment, you should use the expense and check features covered in a previous module. When generating a bill, it's crucial to complete the process either by making the payment or by generating a vendor credit to reduce the balance associated with that specific bill. To create a bill, click on Bill. This will open the bill screen, which looks similar to the invoice screen. Remember, bills are for vendors, while invoices are for customers. In QuickBooks, a bill mirrors an invoice received from a vendor. You will only receive bills from vendors and you will never bill your customers. Let's proceed by selecting the vendor from whom you have received a bill. For example, if you have received a bill from GNet, choose GNet from the drop down menu. The next step is to enter the bill date, reflecting the actual date of the invoice sent by the vendor. Suppose the bill date is March 1st. This corresponds to the invoice date from the vendor. Under Terms, you can specify the number of days the vendor provides for payment. If the desired terms are not available, you can easily create them. For instance, if the vendor allows 20 days for payment, you can create a term called Net 20 and save it. QuickBooks will automatically add 20 days to the bill date and set the due date accordingly. Enter the invoice number provided by the vendor for future reference. In the Category section, select the expense category associated with the expenditure, such as telephone. Provide a brief description, like February services, and input the amount from the vendor's invoice. If needed, you can split the bill among multiple expense categories. Now, let's explore the process of paying bills in QuickBooks. As we discussed earlier, a bill represents an expense that you plan to settle in the future. The method of payment can be through a check, a bank debit, or a credit card. To initiate payment process, follow these steps. Click on New and then select Pay Bills. It's crucial to avoid paying bills using the expense or check transaction. Instead, opt for the proper workflow known as Pay Bills. On the Pay Bills screen, you'll find a list of all your open bills. Begin by choosing the account through which you'll make the payment. If you're using your bank account, you can specify a check number. Suppose you're paying your landlord electronically. Check the checkbox next to the bill and specify the payment date. Click on the drop-down menu and select either Save, Save and Print, or Save and Close. In this example, we'll choose Save and Close to mark the payment as made. It's important to note that when you pay a bill in QuickBooks, it doesn't imply that QuickBooks is instructing your bank to generate a payment. The action in QuickBooks mirrors a payment you've already made separately, whether it's a direct payment to your landlord or an automatic withdrawal from your account. Now, let's return to the standard pay bills workflow. If you wish to pay a bill with a check or create a check to pay a bill, follow these steps. Click on New and then select Pay Bills. In the Pay Bills window, choose the bill you want to pay, such as the GNet bill. If you're paying with an actual check, enter the check number. This helps differentiate between electronic payments and check payments for your records. Click on the drop-down menu and choose Save and Close. This action marks the bill as paid. It's crucial to note that paying the bill is the only way to mark it as paid. Always use the proper workflow by clicking on Pay Bills and avoid using expense or check to mark a bill as paid. This ensures accurate tracking and recording of your bill payments in QuickBooks Online. In this module, we demystified the process of creating vendor bills in QuickBooks Online, offering insights into distinguishing expenses, managing formal invoices, and acknowledging upcoming payments. As you navigate your financial landscape, remember that clarity and precision in recording transactions are key to leveraging the full potential of QuickBooks. As we venture into the realm of bill payments, adding another layer of efficiency, join us in the next module as we unravel another layer of efficiency in your financial management journey. This QuickBooks Online Intermediate module will guide users on managing payment terms and conditions. Understanding how to set and apply payment terms is essential for ensuring that your invoices and bills accurately reflect the agreed upon payment expectations between you, your customers, and your vendors. By mastering this feature, you can streamline your billing processes and improve your cash flow management. Let's dive into the details. To begin, log in to your QuickBooks Online account and navigate the payment term settings by clicking on the gear icon located in the upper right corner of your dashboard. From the drop-down menu, select All Lists under the Lists section and then click on Terms. This will bring you to the Terms page where you can manage your payment terms. To create a new payment term, click on the New button at the top right corner. A pop-up window titled New Term will appear. Here, enter a descriptive name for the term, such as Net 90 or payment due within 90 days. You can choose to define the term as a fixed number of days by entering 90, or you can select alternative options like due by certain day of the month or due the next month if issued within. Once you've entered all the necessary details, click Save to create the term. If you need to edit an existing payment term, locate the term in the Terms list and click on the Edit button next to the term name. Make the required changes in the pop-up window and click Save to update the term. Applying payment terms to invoices and bills is straightforward. For invoices, navigate to Sales from the left-hand menu, select Invoices, and either create a new invoice or edit an existing one. In the invoice screen, you'll find a field labeled Terms. Click on the drop-down menu to select the appropriate payment term. After filling out the remaining invoice details, click Save and Send to email the invoice to your customer. For bills, go to Expenses from the left-hand menu, select Suppliers, and create a new bill. In the bill screen, locate the Terms field and select the desired payment term from the drop-down menu. Complete the rest of the bill details and click Save and Close. Let's consider an example to illustrate the process. Imagine you are a wholesaler and you have a customer, Mr. Aston, who regularly purchases products from you. You have agreed that the customer will pay within 30 days of receiving the invoice. To reflect this agreement, you will create a net 30 term in QuickBooks Online and apply it to all invoices for that customer. When creating an invoice, select the customer, choose Net 30 under the Terms field, complete the invoice details, and send it. This ensures that the due date is automatically set to 30 days from the invoice date, providing clarity for both you and your customer. Properly setting and applying payment terms is a crucial aspect of managing your business's financial operations. It helps ensure timely payments and maintain good relationships with your customers and vendors. Thank you for joining today's session on managing payment terms and conditions in QuickBooks Online. Happy bookkeeping! Managing your inventory effectively is crucial for ensuring that you have the right products on hand to meet customer demands, while also maintaining optimal stock levels. QuickBooks Online offers powerful tools to help you track your inventory, monitor stock levels, and manage costs. Let's dive into the steps to set up and track your inventory in QuickBooks Online. First, log into your QuickBooks Online account. To start tracking inventory, you need to ensure that inventory tracking is turned on. Click on the gear icon in the upper right corner of the dashboard, select Account and Settings, and navigate to the Sales tab. In the Product and Services section, make sure the Track Inventory Quantity on Hand option is checked. Click Save and then Done to apply the changes. Now that inventory tracking is enabled, let's add your inventory items. Click on Sales from the left-hand menu and select Products and Services. This will bring you to the Products and Services page where you can manage all your inventory items. To add a new inventory item, click on the New button in the upper right corner and select Inventory from the drop-down. In the Inventory Item window, enter the necessary details for the item. Start with the name and SKU, then change the category if applicable. Enter the initial quantity on hand and the as of date, which is the date you are starting to track the inventory in QuickBooks. Next, enter the reorder point, which is the minimum quantity you want to have on hand before you reorder more stock. Fill in the cost, sales price, and income and expense accounts. Finally, click Save and Close to add the item to your inventory. To track inventory levels, navigate back to the Products and Services page. Here, you can see a list of all your items along with the quantities on hand, reorder points, and stock status. QuickBooks Online automatically updates these quantities as you create sales transactions and purchase orders. Let's go through an example to illustrate this process. Suppose you run a retail store and sell a popular product, a signature party decor. You have received 50 units from your supplier. To add this item to your inventory, follow the steps we discussed. Go to Products and Services, click New, and select Inventory. Enter the name, SKU, quantity, reorder point, cost, and sales price. Once you are done, save the item. As you sell the party decor, QuickBooks Online will automatically adjust the quantity on hand, helping you keep track of stock levels accurately. Regularly reviewing your inventory levels and reorder points ensures that you never run out of stock and can meet customer demand promptly. Additionally, it helps you manage your cash flow more effectively by preventing overstocking. QuickBooks Online's inventory tracking feature is an invaluable tool for maintaining a balanced and efficient inventory system. Thank you for joining today's session on tracking inventory in QuickBooks Online. With these tools, you can streamline your inventory management processes and keep your business running smoothly. Happy bookkeeping! In this module, we will be exploring projects and tags in QuickBooks Online. These features are incredibly useful for tracking income, expenses, and profitability by project. They are also invaluable to categorize and organize transactions for better reporting. By the end of this session, you will be able to efficiently use projects and tags to streamline your financial tracking and reporting. Let's get started. First, let's set up and use the projects feature. Projects allow you to track income, expenses, and time associated with specific customer projects. To enable projects, log into your QuickBooks Online account, click on the gear icon in the upper right corner, select Account and Settings, and navigate to the Advanced tab. In the Project section, click on the pencil icon to edit, and then turn on the Use Projects option. Click Save and then Done. To create a new project, navigate to the left-hand menu and click on Projects. On the Projects page, click on the New Project button. Enter the project name, select the customer associated with the project, and add any additional details as needed. Click Save to create the project. Once the project is created, you can start tracking transactions, time, and expenses related to that project by associating them with the project name. Next, let's explore the tags feature, which allows you to categorize and organize your transactions for better reporting and insights. To set up tags, go to the gear icon and select Tags under the Lists section. On the Tags page, click on the New button to create a new tag. Enter the tag name and create a tag group to organize similar tags together. Click Save to add the tag. To apply tags to transactions, go to any transaction form, such as an invoice or expense. You will see a Tags field where you can select from the tags you have created. You can apply multiple tags to a single transaction to categorize it in various ways. This helps in generating detailed reports based on tags, giving you deeper insights into your financial data. Let's consider an example to illustrate these features. Suppose you are offering multiple catering projects. You can create a project for each client or job, such as Dave's Event Catering. Track all income, expenses, and time entries related to this project by associating them with the project name. Additionally, use tags like labor, materials, and subcontractors. Categorize your expenses. This way, you can generate reports to see how much you're spending in each category across all projects. By utilizing projects and tags in QuickBooks Online, you can organize your financial data effectively, track projects profitably, and gain valuable insights into your business performance. I hope these tools help you take your financial tracking and reporting to the next level. Happy bookkeeping! Ensuring your financial records are accurate at the end of the year is essential for starting the new year on the right foot and preparing for tax season. By the end of this module, you'll know how to perform a thorough year end reconciliation in QuickBooks Online. Let's dive in. First, log into your QuickBooks Online account and navigate to the Reconcile tool. Click on the gear icon in the upper right corner and select Reconcile under the Tools section. You can also navigate to the navigation bar on the left and select Transaction. Here, just under the bank transactions, you will see Reconcile. So you can just click on it. This will take you to the Reconcile screen, where you can choose the account you want to reconcile. Start with your bank accounts, but don't forget to reconcile credit card accounts and other assets and liability accounts as well. Before beginning, ensure you have your bank statements for the year. These statements will provide the starting and ending balances that need to match your QuickBooks records. Select the account you want to reconcile, then enter the ending balance and statement date from your bank statement. Click Start Reconciling to proceed. You'll see a list of transactions recorded in QuickBooks for the selected account. Compare each transaction with your bank statement and check off each one in QuickBooks that matches your bank statement. The aim is to ensure the difference between your QuickBooks balance and your bank statement balance is zero. Pay attention to discrepancies, such as missing transactions, duplicate entries, or incorrect amounts. Investigate these immediately. For missing transactions, enter them in QuickBooks. For duplicates, delete the extra entry. For incorrect amounts, correct the transaction in QuickBooks. Once all transactions are matched and the difference is zero, click Finish Now to complete the reconciliation. Save the reconciliation report for your records. Repeat this process for all your bank accounts, credit card accounts, and other asset and liability accounts. After reconciling your accounts, review your financial reports to ensure accuracy. Go to the Reports section from the left-hand menu and run key reports like profit and loss statement, balance sheet, and statement of cash flows. Check these reports for inconsistencies or unusual transactions. If you find any issues, make the necessary adjustments before finalizing your year-end financials. Completing a thorough year-end reconciliation ensures your financial records are accurate and helps you start the new year confidently. It's a critical step for maintaining your book's integrity and preparing for tax season. Thanks for joining this session on year-end reconciliation in QuickBooks Online. Happy bookkeeping and have a great year ahead. After we have reconciled our accounts, in this module, we will shed some light on drafting required reports and sharing the reconciled accounts effectively. Generating accurate reports is absolutely essential for understanding your business's financial health, making informed decisions, and meeting regulatory requirements. By the end of this module, you'll know how to create essential reports in QuickBooks Online and share them with stakeholders. Let's get started. Log into your account and from the left-hand menu, click on Reports. This takes you to the Reports dashboard, where you'll find a list of all available reports categorized by type. For intermediate users, let's focus on key financial reports you'll need to generate regularly. The Profit and Loss Report. This report shows your company's revenues and expenses over a specific time period, providing a clear picture of your profitability. You click on Profit and Loss under the Standard tab, customize the date range to the last quarter, and click Run Report. For example, if you need to review your quarterly performance, set the date range to the last quarter and click Run Report to see your revenues and breakdown of expenses. The balance sheet provides a snapshot of your company's financial position, listing assets, liabilities, and equity. For instance, to get an overview of your financial position at the end of the fiscal year, set the date to December 31st and click Run Report. The cash flow statement shows the inflow and outflow of cash, helping you understand how cash is moving through your business. Choose the Statement of Cash Flows from the Standard tab Customize the settings to the last month and click Run Report. For example, to see your cash flow for the last month, set the date range accordingly and click Run Report. The accounts receivable aging summary helps you track outstanding invoices and manage customer payments. Select Accounts Receivable Aging Summary from the Standard tab. Set the date range to the current date and run the report. For instance, to review overdue customer invoices, set the date to today and run the report. The Accounts Payable Aging Summary helps you manage your vendor bills and track what you owe. Once you have generated the necessary reports, you can customize them further. Click on the Customize button to adjust columns, add or remove details, and apply filters. For example, if you want to focus on specific expense categories in the profit and loss report, customize the columns and filters to show only those categories. After customizing, click Run Report to apply the changes. Sharing reports is essential for keeping stakeholders informed. Here's how you can share your reports. Click on the email icon at the top of the report. Enter the recipient's email address, customize the subject and message if needed, and click Send. For instance, if you need to send the quarterly profit and loss report to your business partner, click Email, enter their email address, and just send the report. You can export reports to PDF or Excel. Click on the export icon, choose your preferred format, and save the file to your computer. You can then share the file via email or any other preferred method. For example, to share the balance sheet as a PDF, click Export, choose PDF, save it to your computer, and attach it to an email. Generating and sharing accurate reports is crucial for effective business management and decision making. With QuickBooks Online's powerful reporting tools, you can easily keep stakeholders informed and maintain a clear view of your financial health. Thank you for joining this session on drafting required reports and sharing them in QuickBooks Online. Happy bookkeeping and have a productive session. In this module, we will discuss how to create multi-year financial statements. Generating these statements is essential for understanding your business's performance over time, identifying trends, and making informed strategic decisions. By the end of this session, you'll know how to create comprehensive multi-year financial statements in QuickBooks Online. Let's get started. First, log into your QuickBooks Online account. Navigate to the Reports section by clicking on Reports from the left-hand menu. This will take you to the Reports dashboard, where you'll find a list of all available reports categorized by type. For creating multi-year financial statements, we will focus on the key reports you need to generate and customize. The first report is the Profit and Loss Report. This report shows your company's revenues and expenses over a specific period, providing a clear picture of your profitability. Click on Profit and Loss under the Standard tab. To view multiple years, customize the date range. Click on the Customize button, then set the date range to cover the years you're interested in. For example, from January 1st, 2019 to December 31st, 2023. In the Customize menu, under the Rows Column section, select Columns by and choose the years. Click Run Report to generate the multi-year profit and loss statement. This report will now show each year's financial data side by side, allowing you to compare performance over multiple years. The balance sheet report provides a snapshot of your company's financial position, listing assets, liabilities, and equity. Select Balance Sheet from the Standard tab. Customize the date range to include multiple years similar to the profit and loss report. Click Run Report to generate the multi-year balance sheet. This will display your financial position at the end of each year within the specified range. The cash flow statement shows the inflow and outflow of cash, helping you understand how cash is moving through your business. Choose the statement of cash flows from the Standard tab. Customize the date range to cover multiple years. Adjust the columns by setting to years in the Customize menu. Click Run Report to generate the multi-year cash flow statement. This report will provide a year-by-year view of your cash flows, highlighting trends and changes over time. Let's walk through an example. Suppose you want to review your business's financial performance over the past 5 years. Start by generating a multi-year profit and loss report. Navigate to Reports, select Profit and Loss, and set the date range from January 1st, 2019 to December 31st, 2023. In the Customize menu, change columns by 2 years, and then run the report. This will show you your revenues and expenses for each year side by side. Next, generate a multi-year balance sheet and cash flow statement using the same date range and customization steps. These reports will give you a comprehensive view of your financial performance over the specified periods. Once you have generated a multi-year financial statement, it's essential to share them with the stakeholders. You can click on the email icon at the top of each report, enter the recipient's email address, customize the subject line and message if needed, and click Send. For example, to send the multi-year profit and loss report to your business partner, click Email, enter their email address, and send the report. You can export reports to PDF or Excel. Click on the export icon, choose your preferred format, and save the file to your computer. You can then share the file via email or any other preferred method. For example, to share the multi-year balance sheet as a PDF, click Export, choose PDF, save it, and attach it to an email. Creating and sharing multi-year financial statements in QuickBooks Online provides valuable insights into your business's long-term performance. By analyzing these reports, you can make informed strategic decisions and plan for future growth. Thank you for joining this session on creating multi-year financial statements in QuickBooks Online. Hello, dedicated learners. As we reach the end of your QuickBooks Online Intermediate course, I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to each one of you. Your commitment to advancing your financial management skills is truly commendable. Let's take a moment to celebrate your achievements and reflect on the invaluable insights we have gained. Throughout this course, we have delved into the advanced features and functionalities of QuickBooks Online. From customizing account settings to integrating third-party apps, you have learned how to harness the full potential of QBO. This platform is designed to streamline your financial management processes, making your business operations more efficient and insightful. As you navigated through the modules, you enhanced your proficiency in managing complex financial transactions. Whether it was customizing invoices, handling international transactions, or managing deferred revenue, you have developed a robust understanding of QBO's capabilities. This knowledge empowers you to maintain accurate financial records and make informed business decisions. One of the key takeaways from this course is the power of automation in QBO. Setting up recurring transactions, automating bill payments, and using integrated apps have shown you how to save time and reduce manual errors. Automation is not just a convenience. Think of it as a strategic tool that enhances your operational efficiency. Your ability to generate and customize reports in QBO provides a deeper insight into your business's financial health. By analyzing reports like the profit and loss report, balance sheet, and cash flow statements, you can make data-driven decisions. This analytical approach is crucial for maintaining financial stability and unlocking growth opportunities. Remember, the journey to mastering QuickBooks Online doesn't end here. The digital landscape is constantly evolving, and continuous learning is key to staying ahead. Keep exploring new features, stay updated with QBO's enhancements, and never stop refining your skills. Looking ahead, you are now equipped to tackle more advanced QuickBooks functions. From budgeting to detailed project tracking, the skills you have acquired in this course lay a solid foundation for further exploration. Keep an eye out for advanced courses that can take your expertise to the next level. Goodbye for now, but not farewell. Your journey in the realm of financial excellence has just begun. Continue to learn, adapt, and unlock new opportunities that lie ahead. Until we meet again, this is Umar Manzar signing off. Take care, and may your financial ventures be successful and fulfilling.